Hi everyone, welcome to Art Tarot. Today I would like to talk about the Dutch economy overview in the 2024. First of all, 10 of Cups in this spread represents before the year of 2024. The Dutch economy was really focusing on family traditional values, even kids. Um, I personally, I'm not familiar with Dutch politics and even the economy itself. I'm not sure about things going on over there, but so I have to emphasize the fact that I am talking with my intuition only. So I believe that the Ten of Cups is about traditional values and family. So I believe that previously the economic model of this country, there are a lot of concerns about how they traditionally do tradings with the other countries and how they value the traditional values in running their economy. Um, I do feel like there was the happiness. Previously, there was the happiness. So I think they managed to stabilize their economy, even though we've been through the COVID era, and for some reason um, they actually managed to do well somehow. Um, Currently, Ace of Swords means taking action. So there is something about the Dutch economy. It's taking a direction that is a new direction and taking action to do it. Um, Crossing the Ace of Swords is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups means um, it can mean a celebration. It can also mean um, the collaboration. And because in the US read, I also put a Three of Cups. So I tend to think that the financial alliance that is impacting the US, or maybe actually the US is trying to create, will actually affect the Dutch economy in major ways. Because of that reason, the Dutch, they either need to collaborate or they have to do some countermeasures about it. Um, Below that is Six of Swords. Six of Swords means it is also aligned with the US spread. So I feel like there might be technologies or money or some kind of maybe some sort of outsourcing that is coming from the US to the European continent that might actually impact the Dutch economy. Um, but Six of Swords can also mean a period of recovery. So it can go both ways. Um, if it is about the recovery, that means the Dutch economy is not perfect, just like everything. Is also facing some troubles and is trying to correct the problems. Um, Ace of Cups at the top of the spread is about new love, new emotions. Um, I believe that there is a new passion uh, that is actually driving the Dutch economy. Um, I don't know what is it, but I feel like maybe there is some kind of happiness that is among the society, and this happiness, this new sense of happiness, actually can impact the economy in major ways. Then the King of Pentacles in the future position. This is something that is really worth to be mentioned because before that, there are a lot of cups cards like the Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, Three of Cups. So those cups cards, they give me a sense that um, the way that the Dutch handles their economy is not only based on, or was not only based on monetary gains, but actually a lot about traditional values, their their virtue, um, sustainability. Uh, it is there are a lot of principles and I think even doctrines they are following because they are proud of those histories and also those values in maintaining the economy or even dealing with investors or foreigners. There is a very strong sense of emotional connection with the economy itself um, in the Netherlands. But suddenly, the King of Pentacles appears. That means there's a switch in the focus from the more emotional side to the more monetary side of things. I don't know if there will be a change in the currency or maybe the central bank will, well, obviously, I'm not sure if there's a central bank in Netherlands. Uh, because I know that as far as I know, it is within the Eurozone. So will the European Central Bank, will the policy actually impact the Dutch economy? I believe so. Um, but the King of Pentacles can also mean there's a change in the consciousness of the country. They're turning from the previous disciplines, maybe principles, in order to facilitate the growth. So King of Pentacles is more about the money and resources beyond everything. So there are two ways to interpret it. The first way is probably the Dutch feel like their economy is very concrete about their principles and what they believe. So now they can switch the focus to actually accumulating wealth. But the other thing is, we can also interpret it as maybe something might happen. So there is a sudden change from the more emotional side, more principle based, to a more monetized side of reality. So this is something that has to be considered. Eight of Pentacles in this spread means someone is working hard to manifest their plan. Um, it's not finished yet, but it's almost finished. It's like at least 80%. I don't know what actually happened to the Dutch economy before, but I believe that um, there was a big change maybe some time ago, and that change actually requires a very long-term commitment to rebuild it, to to modernize or whatever. So it is almost done, but not totally done yet. Six of Wands after the Eight of Pentacles means gaining the victory. Um, at least the outside world will see the Dutch economy as being victorious. The Six of Wands can also mean there is a leader and there are two other followers behind this leader. So I don't know if this is about Netherlands itself being the leader or Netherlands being the follower, but um, I think it is about some kind of um, um, economic ties with other countries. Four of Wands means family, support, and also completion. So I think that possibly there is an emphasis on family values and having more kids, probably. Um, and I feel like the family values are very important for the Dutch economy because they believe that keeping the birth rate is essential for the prosperity of the country, and family stability is also the paramount of the economy of Netherlands. The strength card at the end is kind of concerning because it is about someone is taming the beast. So that means something is kind of wanting to get out of control, but however, it is still under control because they know how to tame it. So I can interpret this as the probably maybe the inflation or maybe there are definitely some delicate situations happening in the Dutch economy, but they're trying their best to kind of keep it safe. So this can be one of the reasons why the King of Pentacles is appearing because they see the need to increase the financial flow and to keep the money safe, keep the money and currency safe. So and this is something that I don't only see for this country but also other countries as well. Last but not least, in this particular spread, Ten of Cups can also mean previously they could be within a big group of members, but now they kind of feel like they want to consolidate and to only work with partners that are truly aligned with their circumstances. So probably previously the bigger alliance has reached a culmination and has reached some forms of target. And because of that reason, um, there might be um, less collaboration with the previous alliance. So I feel like there is a downside of collaboration between the Dutch and the other countries somehow. So because they would like to work closely with you know countries that have close I mean that have ideologies that are close to the Dutch themselves. So in general, I think the year of 2024 is looking pretty good for the Dutch economy. I do feel like there is a switch from more principles oriented to a more monetized oriented side of the economy. And even though things look pretty stable, but I do feel like there are lots of changes that are actually happening, and it is positive, but but also I do feel like it is a delicate situation for the Dutch economy because of the change in the currency and the um, change in alliance probably. So, but I do feel like in general it is a positive year for the Dutch economy, as far as they can tame the beast. Thank you for your time in watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any comments, please leave that below, and I'll see you next time. Take care.